Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be showing you one of my favourite kind of festive breakfast recipes, the porridge, and it's with ginger and apple and almond butter and pecans. It's kind of like a gingerbread feel. It's really delicious, really seasonal, and kind of the perfect thing if you want something that's a little indulgent on Christmas morning but not too filling. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So we're going to start by making the porridge, which is oats. We've got some oat milk too, we're going to have some grated ginger in there, some almond butter, a little dash of maple syrup, and we're going to stir that all up and it's just going to come really, really creamy. Meanwhile, we are going to chop an apple and we're going to chuck it in a pan with some pecans and some coconut oil, and we're going to just kind of saute them until they are really, really golden and they're going to be caramelised and super delicious. Okay, fab. So let me get my pan up there. So before we bring it over to the stove, I'm just going to chuck in all the ingredients we need. So we need about a cup of oats. I'm just going to measure it out here. So I'm just using a standard cup and getting oats everywhere because that is always my way. And then I'm just going to chuck it in to our saucepan. I'm also going to chuck in 2 cups of oat milk. So you can decide to be a little less indulgent and use 1 cup of oat milk and 1 cup of water. Really depends. I like my porridge as creamy as possible, so I'm always going to go with 2 cups of milk. Oat or brown rice are totally fine. So fab, now we're going to put the ginger in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grate the skin off the ginger, like so. Fab, and then we only need a small piece, but I'm just going to keep the whole thing so I don't grate my fingers off. And I'm just going to grate down like so. And we want a good teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, depending how much ginger you like. This is great as well because even though we really want this to be super indulgent and yummy for Christmas, it's a really good immune booster for the kind of wintry season. Fab, so we've got some really nice ginger, and I'm just going to chuck it in to our saucepan. Fab. So now the next step is just to add our almond butter and our maple. So I'm going to add a heaped tablespoon of almond butter. Quite generous with this one. About my favourite thing in the world. That was probably too much, but who cares? It's Christmas. And then I'm going to add a little drizzle of maple. This is about a tablespoon. I'm just going to eyeball it. Fabulous. Okay, so that's all we need for this one. So we can just take it over to the stove and we're going to cook this up, and then I'll show you how to make the topping. Cool, so let's make the topping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice an apple, and then let's just cut it into some small pieces. Fab, and then we've got that going on, so all the apples are already in the pan, and then all we need to do is chuck the pecans on top, so that's about a cup. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon and I'm going to add some coconut oil now. So I have melted already. You can just do this in your pan if you're going to go over to the stove. So this is about 2 tablespoons, and this is what we're going to cook it in. So about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and then about half a teaspoon of the cinnamon. I think cinnamon and ginger is just that classic combination for Christmas. Just making sure it's cinnamon because I have so many spices. For all I know, it could be like garam masala or something weird, but it's not, it's cinnamon. Make sure, check the packet, otherwise you're getting a treat that you didn't really want. And we've got our topping, so let's get over to the stove with this one too. By now, our porridge should be kind of bubbling away, and just let's put it onto a simmer and we'll get going. So everything is now cooked, and we've got this beautiful bowl of porridge that I'm going to pour. Honestly, I was just tasting this when it was on the hob, and it is my favourite. I forgot how much I loved it from the last time I made it. It is so creamy and delicious, you have to make it. This is a command, not a suggestion. Got to, it's so good. So I'm just going to pour that in there. It's quite a lovely bowl. And then I'm just going to chuck on our mix. This could really make about 2 portions, but you know, we're going to serve for 1. Perfect. Look at that. And I'm just going to top with a little dollop of coconut yogurt, just because why not? Perfect. Yeah. So there you go, my gingerbread, apple and pecan porridge. So delicious, perfect for this time of year, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do, because I am totally obsessed. It's a little scary. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you want next week in the comments below, as always. Subscribe if you liked the video, there'll be lots more, and I will see you here next week. Thanks guys, bye.